Hello? Anyone there? Anyone
Tom?
there?
Tom?
Adam? What are you doing?
Tom,
Where is
where are you?
everyone?
Where are you?
I'm in West Palm Beach, man. I'm at the conference.
Um,
Uh,
Tom, didn't you hear that the 35th AACVPR annual meeting was moved online?
no, this is a little awkward. So the drink, don't need?
You can still have the drink, but you're going to be
Okay.
kind of drinking alone.
Did I miss an email or something? I know I
Um,
moved and all this stuff, but I must have missed something.
yeah. And in your move, you must have missed that email because AACVPR is hosting this online, and yeah, we're hosting the same workshops, keynotes, breakout sessions, and network events online, but it's on a new virtual platform called Pathable.
Wow, that sounds like a pretty good idea to earn even more credits than ever without even having to leave home. So you're saying I don't need this, right? See my
Nope.
mask?
You can get rid of the mask. You're out by
Sweet.
yourself. Yeah, that's
Sweet.
exactly. You can earn more credits than ever before.
So when does this start?
Right now.
Well, then I think we better log on. So if it's not in West Palm Beach, then how do we all connect? Do we just go online and just log on?
Yep, just go online, log on.
Sweet. Well, what am I supposed to do with this drink? Do you want it? Want me to send it to you?
No, I came down here and I'm gonna have my own poolside drinks, and I also came for the strong Wi-Fi service to make sure I don't miss a thing.
Don't want to miss that. Excellent. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the AACVPR virtual annual meeting. We have a great lineup today, including the pre-meeting workshops. We have our opening general session and a keynote presentation from Dr. Wayne Sotil. And it concludes with the Emerging Professionals Workshop. Today is Wednesday, September 30th, and I'm Tom Draper, and this is your virtual 35th Annual AACVPR Daily Summary.
And good morning, and hello, welcome to the Tom and Adam Morning Show, sponsored by Channel Health. I'm your co-host, Adam DeYoung. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Adam. So every morning of the virtual 35th annual meeting, we're going to be coming to you live at this time, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern Time, and 7:30 and 6:30 as you get farther on the West Coast, to bring the day's headlines and exclusive interviews with speakers, other AACVPR VIPs, but a huge thank you to Channel Health for sponsoring these daily morning shows.
Yeah, Tom, it's the perfect way to kickstart your day of virtual learning and networking. And listen very closely, because we'll also be dropping some clues to answers to questions you'll hear at tomorrow's trivia night.
So, do you know what Florida's largest natural wonder is, Adam?
My first guess would be poolside deckers.
Yes, that is true. And I'm enjoying them, despite being here all by myself and no one else here. It was nice in West Palm Beach last night to have a couple drinks while watching the debate. So I had a couple of these because I needed a couple of these to watch.
Well, let's just hope that our show goes a little bit better than last night's show, because I think we can be a little bit more civil than what we saw on TV last night.
I think we're already off to a pretty good start. So let's kick off and start your day with checking in with our field reporters, Barb Fagan and Jared Sealing, from our morning show sponsors, Channel Health. Barb and Jared.
Thanks, Tom. Good morning. It looks like Jared and I are also at West Palm. We must not have got that memo either. So this morning, we have the pleasure with our roving reporter microphones. Oh, shoot, got the wrong one. Kids. We have the pleasure this morning to interview Carla Vondren. And Carla is a program committee member, but what most of you don't know is Carla is a Detroit Lions fan. Hang on 1 second. There, this will be better.
Hey, the Lions finally won. Give them a break.
There we go.
We have to celebrate that the Lions finally won.
How's that? Carla's that better?
I can't even focus now, Barb. What have you done? Put that thing away.
There we go. There we go. Much better. Much.
All right. Enough distraction.
Oh man, you guys are killing me.
Well,
Thanks
Carla's
for joining us, Carla. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the Emerging Professional Workshop tonight? What's on the agenda?
Absolutely. We're very excited about this workshop. We have 3 really great speakers presenting, one on leadership, one on cardiac rehab, and one on pulmonary rehab. These are one-on-one type sessions that have been created specifically for our emerging professionals. There's a lot of fantastic content packed into these short presentations. So even though they're only about 20 minutes, you're going to get a ton of information. At the end of all of the presentations, we're going to have some time for questions and networking, where we're actually going to be really lucky enough to have the speakers join us during that networking session. So we're really excited about it. It's going to be a great opportunity for our young professionals to interact with each other as well as the speakers. So if you're an emerging professional, we hope to see you guys there tonight.
super. Hey, Carla, you and I go way back. So what is it that you wish you knew before you started in cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation?
Now, way back, that I feel like you're trying to make me a little older than I actually am. But I would have to say, I wish I would have known what kind of an impact we get to make on our patients every single day. You know, when I was in college, all I could think about was remembering all the information that I needed to be able to do my job. Maybe I knew a little bit that we could impact people, but I didn't really totally get it or know what it felt like until we actually got into it and knew a little bit more. So until you have that patient who is completely terrified of the treadmill turn into somebody who loves exercise and becomes an exercise class instructor years later, that's when you really get to see the impact. It would have been really great if I would have been prepared for that emotional roller coaster that we go through. You know, the pride that we get when our patients are successful, and then that frustration that we feel sometimes when we have those patients that we just can't get to change. So I really feel like if I would have known the kind of bonds that we get to create with our patients, I might have been able to walk into it with a little bit different perspective. So I feel like we get to work with our patients and create relationships that no other health professionals get to. And I don't think we fully understand that impact until we get in there.
That's great. And with a great conference getting kicked off here today with AACVPR, do you have any advice for emerging professionals as they look to get involved with AACVPR?
I would say get involved early. Don't be afraid or intimidated by the big names or the big accomplishments of others. I remember when I first started out, I had a really great mentor. His name was Tom Draper. And he really pushed me to get involved from the minute I walked into my internship until even today. He continues to push me to do more and to continue to be a part. So I think, you know, just getting involved, you know, one thing that we sometimes forget is those people, those big names like Barb Fagan and Adam DeYoung and Tom Draper and you know, Murray Lowe, those names are intimidating, but it's because they have such great accomplishments that we think of them as intimidating. But remember, we all started out in the same place. Barb was an emerging professional. Barb was a student before she turned into who she is now. It takes years and work to get to that point. So don't be intimidated by those folks. Just get started being involved as early as possible. One thing I'll say for myself is that being involved in the AACVPR and my local affiliate has given me the opportunity to do things I never would have imagined. It's given me the chance to meet amazing people from all over the country, people I can reach out to anytime for advice or to ask what they're doing in their programs. And one other little piece of advice I would suggest is trying to find a mentor within the AACVPR or local affiliate to help guide you along the way. We have some really great mentors in these organizations, and you know, as an emerging professional, take advantage of that. You know, reach out. They're all open and willing to be a part of your journey and your growth journey. So I would encourage that.
Thanks, Carla. That's great. That's great. And not only do they become mentors, they become lifelong friends. So cheers to you.
100%.
So what are you most looking forward to with this virtual conference?
I think I'm looking forward to the ability to see everything. You know, when we go to a conference, sometimes we're limited. There's 3 different sessions we want to go to at the same time. We don't have that problem this time because everything is being recorded, and we're going to be able to go back and see all the live content. And there's also all the on-demand content that's available that, we may not have been able to see before. So I'm super excited that we're going to be able to see every single thing that's in this conference and not have to miss anything. I'm looking forward to doing a little networking with other members, leaders, fabulous sponsors like yourselves. And one other thing that I think Tom and Adam can probably attest to, since we've already been talking about cocktails, is not having to get up super early to attend all of the great presentations like normal, because getting up at 7 a.m., I'm not a huge fan of that. So I appreciate being able to enjoy everything a little bit later. I do want to give a quick little shout out and thank you to all the committee members and the AACVPR staff that have worked so hard to put this conference on. It's really been amazing to see the transformation from a on-site conference to a virtual conference in such a short period of time. I also want to give a special shout out to Hannah, Mesley, and Christy for their hard work on the Emerging Professionals workshop that we're super excited about tonight.
Thanks, Carla. Just as a reminder then, everyone, all the attendees are invited to that Emerging Professional workshop tonight. It's at 4:45 p.m. Central Time, and you can just log in right here on Pathable to get in there.
Great, thanks, Jared. Thanks, Carla. And back to Tom and Adam.
All right. Thanks, Barb and Jared, for that great report. And Carla, thank you for the great information, and looking forward to seeing that Emerging Professionals workshop tonight. So
Absolutely.
Everyone, if you're turning into the virtual AACVPR's annual meeting with your colleagues, we want to see it. We know that a lot of you took advantage of the group rates to do this meeting with your colleagues and to really be able to enjoy this with those who you work with. So as you're together, tweet your photos to AACVPR with the hashtags HowWeLearn and AACVPR20 for the chance to see your group on the next Tom and Adam morning show. Where else would you want to be in the morning?
Yeah, and I just want to reiterate what Carla was saying. This has been a tremendous work by the AACVPR staff and the program planning committee that Adam and I have had the privilege to lead over the past couple months. We've had we planned a great in-person meeting, and then quickly, as we all know, the world changed, and our team changed with it and changed very, very fast. So very, very proud of what this team has been able to do, and I know you're going to have a great, great week. So as you go throughout the week, though, don't forget to visit the virtual exhibit hall. Our sponsors and those partners that we've had for many, many years are still here and still with us, and you have a chance to visit them virtually, which I think is a great opportunity. And the favorite that we've always had, the Passport to Prizes, is still available, but it's all virtual. So what you have to do is when you go in and you're visiting them, hit the request info button or the enter trade show button to retrieve a word that will complete a phrase. Get all those words and enter the phrases in the survey in order to win. What you will miss is the Tom and Adam Passport to Prizes show that we put on every year. It'll be a little bit different. I know you're all disappointed, but still there's a chance to win some great, great prizes.
Yeah, I'm disappointed we don't get to scream at people and not award people for not showing up, and that's just a shame.
That's the best part.
I know, but you know what? We're going to adjust this year and really have a great time with the new way of doing Passport to Prizes, and instead you get us every morning. How great is that? So, Tom, at the beginning of the show, you mentioned that with the move to a virtual event, attendees can earn even more credits than ever before. You can earn credits either by attending the sessions live or watching them and recordings through your Pathable profile until December 31st. But you can only claim the CEUs for participation in the session once, either watching it live or by watching the recorded viewing.
Yeah, and that's such a great option, to be able to not only see them live during these next couple of days, but to be able to go back and watch them afterwards for the next several months is such a great option. So if you need more information about how all that works, just go to the education page on the AACVPR webpage and click on the Continuing Education tab.
Yeah, and I think Carla stated it really well in the interview that, there's so many times that there was multiple sessions that you wanted to go to that conflicted. So this is a great opportunity to be able to catch all that you want to catch and still be able to claim credits for each of those sessions. So I think we're ready to
Absolutely.
get this party started. I know that we have some pre-meeting workshops coming up this morning before we kick off the official start of the meeting this afternoon with Dr. Wayne Sotil. So Tom, what do you think? You think we're ready to kick this off?
I think we're ready. And don't forget, there are still opportunities to network through the chats, through the virtual booths. There's so many ways to connect with our members, which we all know is so valuable. So I'm pretty jacked about this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun over the next couple of days. I'm completely plugged in and looking forward to seeing sessions without having to chase from room to room. So I think this is great. So enjoy the first day of our virtual AACVPR 35th annual meeting, and meet us right back here at the same time next morning for another episode of the Tom and Adam Show.
Yep, we miss seeing you in person, but we're looking forward to seeing you virtually. Enjoy this week.
See you, everyone.
Bye-bye.